Hello everyone. Today we are going to start our course, the preparation course for the SAT exam. We are going to cover the most important chapters to prepare ourselves for the SAT exam. We are going to start today with the first chapter, algebra. It is the most important topic. You have it in your exam and for everything you can say. So the first lesson talking about the variables and expressions. What the meaning of variable? What the meaning of expression? When we are talking about variables, we are talking about symbols we use to represent unspecified numbers or values. Like what? X, Y, Z, F. All of these are variables. So these symbols, they are representing values, okay? Specified values or numbers. And we have expression. What the meaning of expressions? When I say x plus y equal to, what is this? We call it expression. When I say 2x minus 2 equal 4, for example, this is expression, algebraic expression, okay? So our lesson today, how we convert from English to math. So they are going to give us a statement in English. We are going to find algebraic expression for it. Our first question, twice the product of m and n decreased by the square of the sum of m and n. So here we have a lot of vocabs. We must understand how we convert them to mathematics expression or algebraic expression. So first, twice, that's mean 2 or double the product of m and n. So directly I will open a brackets, product, that's mean the multiplication. So it will be m multiply n. They said decreased by. When you hear decreased by, that's mean less than, that's mean minus, that's mean the difference. So all of these vocabs, they are the same. So decreased by minus the square of the sum of m and n. So first we have the square. So the square, that's mean power 2. The sum, that's mean the addition. The addition between m and n. So m plus n. So let's simplify it right now. It will be 2 m n minus m plus n to the power of 2. And this is our answer. Now let's move to the second question. They said the product of a number x and 4 decreased by 12. First, the product of a number x and 4. So we have a product between what and what? So we have multiplication between x and 4. So 4 multiply x, or x multiply by 4. You can write it as you want. Decreased by 12. Decreased by 12. That's mean we are going to say minus 12. That's mean we took from this expression 12. So the final answer, it will be like this. 4x minus 12. Next question. They said the quotient of 19 and a number d increased by 7. You are going to ask yourself what the meaning of the quotient. The quotient here, that's mean the fraction, the division. Understood? So we have many ways to say the quotient. So now let's start. Quotient of 19 and a number d. So we have 19 and d. We started with 19, so we put 19 in the numerator, and we finished with d, the number. That's mean I'm going to put it in the denominator. This expression increased by 7, so I'm going to say plus 7. So our final answer is 19 divided by d plus 7. So this is our answer. So now for this question, we have an expression as they give in the SAT exam. We need to find the algebraic expression for it. Try to solve it by yourself, pause the video and look to the answer after. So now let me start. Mario received Y text messages each minute. So each minute he is receiving Y messages for 10 minutes. So for 10 minutes, that means he has 10 of Y. Understood? Now, and he is receiving text messages each 20 minutes today. So we have T for 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna make 20. So we have 20 of T representing the messages. What expression we can have now for the total number of text messages? So the first one, he received 10Y, and for the second one he received 20T. So this is the answer. Now for this question, we have which of the following expressions represent the product of a 3k and the sum of m and 1/3 of n. First, the product of a 3k and the sum of m and 1/3 of n. First, here we have 3k, but they said the product with the sum, so we need to open a brackets. So we have a product because they said the sum. Because of the sum, it's between two things. So the first one is m, the sum, and 1/3 of n. 1/3 of n, like 1/3. 1/2, it's 1/2. Understood? So here the sum of 1/3 of n. So you can simplify it? Yes, we can simplify it. 3k m plus 1/3 n. So what is the answer? The answer is, as you see, C. So now we have this example. We need to find algebraic expression. Try to solve it by yourself, pause the video, then check your answer with me. So let me start. They said here we have the difference between two numbers is 8. So we have two numbers. The first number is here and the second number is here. And the difference, that's mean minus, okay? Equal what? Equal 8. So this is the difference between two numbers. They said if the smaller number is n to the third power. So this is the smaller number. So it is n to the third power, power 3. So the question is, what is the greater number? So here is the greater number. Call it what do you want? I am going to call it just number, okay? Greater number, for example, if you want to call it a greater number, you can call it. So now they said, what is the greater number? So we need to solve the equation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift this box here. Inside this box, we know it's n to the power of 3, negative. When I take it to the other side, I move it to the other side, it will be positive. So my number is going to be 8 plus n to the power of 3. So my number equal n to the power of 3 plus 8. So this is the answer. Thank you so much. See you next lesson.